When it comes to getting the best bang for your buck in an LED reversing light, there are a couple of things you need to get right. First of all, you need to have the light mounted in the correct spot, and secondly, you need to select the correct beam pattern in order to illuminate what's important, and that's what you can see in your rear view mirrors. Let's take a look at two different beam patterns, the Rigid Industries SRQ2 driving and diffusion patterns. Let's put them in a side-by-side test in a variety of different mounting positions so you can see the difference that the beam pattern and positioning can make. First up, let's compare the two different lights when they're mounted down low in the center of the rear bumper. As you can see, the center of the rear bumper is by far the least effective spot to place a light, even a good one. The diffusion pattern on the left offers no harsh shadows or light fall off like the driving pattern on the right does. Let's take a look at how things change when the lights are moved up to the center of the roof rack. The first thing that you can notice is that the hot spot of light right behind the car has disappeared, and the lights are spread a little more evenly. Once again, the driving pattern displays a sharp fall off of light out to the sides where it really is needed. Okay, now that we're starting to see how the different beam patterns are performing, let's see what happens when we move the lights out to the corner of the vehicle. First up, down low on the corner of the rear bumper. While both lights look much better here, the driving pattern on the right is really creating a nasty hotspot on the ground which may dazzle some drivers, proving that there is such a thing as too much light. The diffusion pattern on the left does a much better job, as you would expect from an ultra-wide beam pattern. Okay, lastly, let's see how the beam patterns compare when they're mounted in what we reckon is the best spot, and that's up high on the corner of the roof rack. Once again, this highlights that the driving pattern on the right is simply the wrong choice for a reversing or camp light, but the diffusion pattern on the left, on the other hand, is simply perfect. The diffusion pattern is not only providing clear light in a wide pattern from side to side, but also from top to bottom, which is equally important. Well, there you have it. You can clearly see for yourself what a difference it makes to get your lights in the right position, and of course, what a difference it makes to select the correct beam pattern for the application. For friendly advice on getting the right light for your application, simply log on to snakeracing.com.au.